Behind me is a car auction. Today they're going to sell 250 cars, but we only want 2. I've set us a challenge. Who can buy the best car at auction and take it directly to Bedford Autodrome, which is just a quarter of a mile away, and set the fastest lap time?
So there are some rules. The budget is £2,500, but you can go a little over if you need to, but it is going to affect your lap time.
For every £100 you spend over your budget, we are going to add 1/10 of a second to your lap time.
Fair.
But every £100 you save, we're going to take 1/10 of a second off of your lap time. So if you buy yourself a really cheap car, you could be absolutely quids in, save yourself maybe even a couple of seconds on the track.
But if you do go over by, let's say, £1,000, you've got to make up a second.
This auction starts at 10 o'clock. It's now 9:15, and our track day is booked for 4 o'clock. So we need to get around these cars, make sure we buy something good. It's going to be even more stringent the way we check these cars, because we're going to need good tyres, good brakes. Still needs to get us home as well.
Yeah. So if we don't buy a car, we aren't going on this track day.
So enough talking about it. We're going to get in there and look at some of these cars that are potentials for us to buy and take to the track. Right, first car on my list for track cars. Controversial, but Audi A5 is the 1.8 TFSI. They're actually quite sprightly.
Yeah, and you'll be cruising around in comfort, because I think this is a black edition car. So it's probably got...
It is a black edition.
Harman Kardon audio.
Is it a Quattro? No, it's not a Quattro.
Manual,
sadly.
not Quattro. I've noticed this one does have Pirelli P0s.
Does it?
So, not quite a budget tyre. You've got
Well,
a premium tyre
Not on
there.
this side, it doesn't.
Well, your left-hand corners are going to be extra grippy.
Yeah. Child with autism on board. That would be the case if I got in it, for sure. Oh my God, the tyres are awful.
These
Oh
little
yeah,
black
and
spots.
they've ripped it off there. It's well out of budget anyway. But I think maybe the reason I put this in the list is because it could have gone cheap, and then you'd have a 2-litre M Sport. Doesn't matter how good your M Sport suspension is if you've got terrible tyres, does it? So probably not a good choice. Here is the oddball. I'm quite keen on this. Ben's quite keen on this now. It'd be interesting to pop the bonnet because you might know about the engine. This could be the dark horse.
2-door.
It's 2-door, yeah. It's a sport model.
Sport.
It's automatic with flappy paddles.
Oh, you're saying all the right things.
Yeah. Front engine, petrol. Look at it. How could you not win a track car challenge in the Peugeot 1007? Hopefully this is unlocked and I can demonstrate these just incredible doors. Like if
Wow,
you can't,
I've never seen one open without the cables going.
if you can't pull in one of these things, what are you doing? It's essentially a Rolls Royce. Look, where else do you get that other than a Rolls Royce and a Peugeot 1007?
Yes. 16-valve twin cam. So this is the same engine you'd get in like a Saxo VTS or a 106 GTI.
Let's say you bought this for, let's say it's quite popular, £500. You've got a 2-second head start with this thing by saving £2,000. There's a liquid in there.
There is a liquid. It's not. It doesn't resemble the same colour as coolant.
No, it's very black. But hey, it's only got to make it around a track one good lap, hasn't it?
Yeah.
To win. We haven't even decided what the prize should be for winning. Really, is it just bragging rights?
Miller and Carter tonight.
Fair enough. I can eat a lot of meat, to be fair. Oh yeah, okay. Right, let's close up the winner. Another potential dark horse. This is like this is worked out quite well because we've got the two opposite ends of the spectrum here. This is going to be above price. This is an Audi S5, so a 4.2 V8 with 400 horsepower.
We have the engine management lights illuminated.
It's probably because it's got some absolutely honking exhaust on it. Let's say, for example, you did get it for 4. No, let's say 3.5. Sorry, so you're £1,000 over. That's a second you'd have to make up. But
2 second
we're
head
talking
start.
3 seconds.
Yeah, 3 second gap there.
Do
And
we really think this will be 3 seconds faster around a track? 2-minute lap time average of a good lap. 3 seconds is what you got to do.
Bedford Autodrome is, you can configure it in a couple of different circuits. We're on the Southwest circuit today, which is one of the shorter tracks. So 3 seconds across a short track. I'm concerned if we're allowed to hear it.
Yeah, because it could be too loud.
Maybe it's 103, 110 decibel limit maybe.
Yeah.
So certainly one to keep an eye out for.
The auction has started, so we may need to go back in and keep an eye on that Audi A5. Have you made a bit of a game plan? Which car you think you might want to go for? We don't want to be bidding against each other. I know this is a competition.
There's an outlier that I haven't seen yet, and that is
the Corsa.
A 3 Series BMW and a Corsa.
Yeah.
So there's 2 cars there we really need to
Do you think the Audi A5 1.8 TFSI is a top contender for you?
Not
That's lot
personally,
number
no.
12. I'm just thinking of what's
I'm
going
probably
through.
going to pass on that one. I'll leave that one up to you if you feel like you
I'm-
might.
That's fine. We don't need to rush back in for the
Fancy
auction
a
just
little-
yet. Here it is. Here's the 325i.
And in front,
Oh yes,
we've got another pairing happening
we
here.
have got a pairing happening. So Ben's quite keen on the 325i. I'm quite keen on the Lancer Rally Art. Oh God, look! Oh God, no! Look at the exhaust.
Oh, it's been whacked.
Well, but it's got like
It's melted the
dustbin-
bumper.
Yeah, it's got a dustbin exhaust, so it's going to be loud as hell.
Oh my God, it's like caught fire.
Yeah.
So by the end of the day, today, a couple of runs around a track, this bumper might actually go up in smoke.
I was really keen on this when I saw it in pictures because it's rally sport. It's automatic, it's got the flappy paddles. To be fair, ABS warning light is illuminated. What Ben doesn't know about this is he's just writing it off because it's a 2 litre petrol, but it's 240 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 7.1 seconds. I think it could be quite a decent little thing, but I think it would be too loud for the track with that exhaust. So what's your thoughts on your BMW?
I like it. It looks sat a little bit high on the rear. And the tyres are very budget. So it's definitely a contender. But I'm going to keep my eye on some other things.
Oh, should we check out the...
Yeah.
I mean, the exhaust, this is something I'd ruled out because it could have been way too loud. It still could. Oh, it's still got a back box and whatever.
So the nice thing about this, Recaro seats, obviously going to keep you in place when you're going around track.
It's got aftermarket springs at least, whether it was coilovers or what, I don't know, but...
Got budget tyres and some interesting choice of bonnet modifications. Should we pop the bonnet, see if we've got any aftermarket bits going on?
Why not? It's had a rattle can paint job on the wheels. Like I actually quite like it for being a bit of an ugly duckling, you know? Engine oil level, there's a warning for. Got an induction kit.
So we got 4, what is it? Green overspray all over the battery and stuff. Already fallen out.
Where we sprayed those. It's gone through.
So we got Forge Motorsport stickers. So what have we got on here that's actually Forge Motorsport? We've got a Halfords air intake.
Oil looks okay.
None of
Apparently the oil level's low.
Coolant's good. None of the boost pipes are aftermarket. I'm short of the back box in this filter. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's probably just a bit of bullshit, that, isn't it?
Potentially, yeah.
I mean, a bit like this, like the silicone that's been painted over.
Slotted discs. Maybe it's got some performance pads in there.
I actually quite like it, you know. I have got a safety net if I really have issues, which is a car over here. Say we get through the day and I don't manage to buy anything, there is a fail-safe backup plan. The old Dacia Duster, which is like absolute top price it's going to go for is about 1,500 quid, even less than that probably. Do you not think if you were to like, look at the flared arches on this, if you were to slam this on the ground on some sick wheels, maybe do a different front end, put some kind of meaty engine in it, you actually make quite a cool car. I really like it's got some kind of like old school 205.
I think the opposite. It's got flared arches. You could get some big knobbly tyres underneath this thing.
Yeah, you could definitely get a 4x4 one. You could whatever. Is this for today? Oh, I thought we had a London taxi up here, but it's not. It's a Vito van taxi. I don't know what I'm going to go for yet. What did I do quite like the VXR now, but I'm concerned they wouldn't let me on track. And then Ben wins by default. Yeah, just disqualified. I also quite like the 1007, but I'm not 100% convinced it's going to run, seeing as it's got a bent toe eye in it. The S5's just not going to work. What else have we got in the list? Oh yeah, and the Lancer. That's what I really wanted. That's what I was banking on. But judging by the fact that it's melting itself. Cardiff Life Awards 2021 finalist. For what? Surely not best car. They use these racing like little C1 Cup. That's what Ben wants to do. Little C1 Cup.
City Cup. I had a look. If there were a 3-door one here, that's what we would be leaving in today for sure.
Here comes the S5. Sounding pretty loud.
That is very loud. I'm not convinced that will pass track ranks.
I think it will go crazy anyway. The 1007, baby.
3004. Very, very close.
So it didn't even go, that was provisional.
If that gets accepted on provisional, someone's had a good deal there, I think.
I don't know if I buy this as a backup. 300 quid. So we'll hang around for a minute, see if we can hear some of these gems fire up.
It is a full exhaust. By the looks of it, it's got like a little sports silencer in it. We'll see. These things can't be that loud anyway, surely. Little 4-cylinder.
1.6.
Yeah, it's got a misfire on it.
So we've ruled out the Mitsubishi because it is offensively loud. Would never pass a sound test. This has now been jump-started. But as you rev it up, it feels a little juddery.
Got an engine management light on as well.
Engine management lights on?
Yeah. Yeah, 2000 is misfiring.
So we ruled these two out then. Worst case scenario, we could combine our pot and ensure that we buy this and get out there. But we have always got the backup Duster.
What number's it?
Which we're never going to go wrong with a Duster. So we'll see what happens with the Mitsubishi, the loud Mitsubishi. I really think that would have been cool. What I hadn't told you is it is 240 horsepower.
Really?
Yeah.
That's more than the bloody A250.
Yeah, 0 to 60 in 7.1 seconds. This is what I was saying to Cameron earlier. I didn't tell you because this was my hot pick.
That's a little...
That's probably more power than that 325. That's probably like 180, 190.
What's that CH bladed? You've got a big old turbo and some intercoolers on top of the engine.
Yeah.
There's a
I
shame
mean, if this goes cheap, I'd be tempted to buy it and
just
try and like give it a bit of love. Put it back to stand.
You could sound test it and it might just pass, because sometimes it's the noise, whereas bassy noise or his high pitch noise, that helps like changing it. What do they start at?
2,000. 1,000. It's quite a cool car for £1,000. That was cheap, and I'd have been so happy with that if it wasn't too loud to.
Yeah.
Right, so we are quickly running out of options, not necessarily just because there aren't that many, well, they're just too loud, have issues running, or going too expensive, that we might have to just pool our resources and get one car for the sake of getting a car from the auction. So,
but worst case scenario is maybe we can hot lap a VXR, see who's the fastest time.
Right, this is where we find out just how loud is the Green Demon. This is our best option now. Sounded exhaust, it must be. Listen to the dump valve.
Take a listen.
Sounds like Hamilton with his with his inhaler.
So we got no engine management lights on. There was a warning for low oil maybe, but it's not ticking or anything. Maybe it just is weeping a bit of oil. Also turbo engines, when you do tune them up, they do breathe a bit of oil. That's totally normal. But so far, this is the only one I'm happy to chuck a bid on for this track day challenge. So,
and it's essentially the only good car left, and we both want it, so we might just have to end up sharing this thing, which that'd be fine. Then the only other issue we were going to have is if we got two different cars, is we can't take into driver skill. Maybe now we just get the one car, take it straight to auction, and find out who's the quickest driver. I'm quite fond of it. I just love the green.
I do like a Larry colour. I do not like the bonnet scoops though.
No.
There we are, and the quiet taste.
I don't even mind all the carbon fibre bits.
Carbon fibre. Here it is. Vauxhall Corsa VXR. Cap clean of 3225.
Yeah, I think we might have to, because we're now desperate, we might even have to go to £4,000.
What's the retail? Come on, mate. Auto Trader, bail us out.
5,400. So not a huge amount. But maybe we could make it a track car. Maybe we could put it back to standard and raffle it, or raffle it as it is. I don't know. As long as we don't blow it up or crash it today.
How we exit this car is how we buy it. Where we buy it for, we just, do you know what I'm saying? So I think I would actually prefer it with standard wheels, some premium tyres and a standard box. Basically, put it back to standard, but have some wicked tyres and wicked brake pads, some race fluid, maybe a few little mods here and there.
Right, here we go.
3,
God, we're not getting it cheap.
4, 5, 6, 3, 6, 7.
Oh my God.
8, 38, thank you. 3 candidates around the direct out for air. Last look. Last back to Mr. Line 1, 5, go.
This is...
It's embarrassing because people don't know that we're doing it for a reason. They just think we're idiots.
They do. I think we're rookies. We're not.
Yeah.
This is the pace of enthusiasm. We're going to have a good time in it.
Oh yeah.
We're going to give it the best evening of its life.
We're going to give it the best send-off.
The best send-off.
Right, so we are at the Bedford Aerodrome in our, well, I guess, car of the day, really, the Corsa VXR.
The only car of the day.
The only car of the
The only
day.
possible option.
Yeah. That's okay, though. We think, actually, probably the premise of the video should have been get one car so we can... It's the only way we can actually find out who's the fastest, which probably will be Ben, because he has a lot of experience around here, although he's going to play it down.
I think you have equally as much track experience as me. Maybe I've just been here once or twice more than you have.
You've done, like, Nürburgring, track day after track day. You used to do it for a living, taking people there.
Doesn't make me a good driver, though.
No. Well, we're going to find out anyway. Hopefully we're going to find out, because... Obviously, it's the Corsa VXR that we've bought. 1.6 turbo, we can see that it's had some questionable modifications. And Ben wasn't convinced by this car on the way over, were you?
No, so we left G3 towards the petrol station, babied it there, so never really had a chance to get going. Full tank of E-power, and upon leaving the petrol station, I couldn't get past 4,000 RPM as it was stuttering and misfiring and jerking, so...
Ben was concerned that there was some kind of misfire. Well, obviously there was a misfire.
There's a misfire code stored.
We've plugged in the TopDon TopScan Pro. It has a history of a misfire,
Yes.
but it doesn't have a code specific to what it is, does it?
No, so that usually, as simple as it is, usually actually isn't a good thing. If you've got a misfire and the car can't even monitor the reason why, there might be something larger at hand there. Maybe it's not, maybe it's very innocent, but it is not in the best running shape right now.
So we're definitely going to give it a go. Ben's saying, you know, it's up to you, Joe. You paid for the car, it's your risk, but it seemed fine to me then. I think we need to get it out, see what happens, and if it blows up, and because it's got low compression on cylinder number 4, well, we need to fix it anyway, don't we? Yeah. So...
It's simple as that.
And I actually think, as an ugly duckling as it is, with its like...
Gimpy face.
Yeah, gimpy little lip thing going on and whatever, that if you were to get a new bonnet for this, some standard wheels, I love the colour.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the colour.
Really cool. 100,000 miles. The gearbox for this, incredibly, is actually good.
Really good. 100,000 miles, even the seats are in good shape.
It's probably had another gearbox, because these are normally like Swiss cheese. They just... And you get whining from them, but all good. So... Looks like everyone's going around to track, so we may as well head around and we're going to find out if you can buy a car at auction and take it around a racetrack, but more importantly, whether you should.
I think that's the main takeaway.
I think you know where this is going, but
you?
We're going to try and have some fun anyway.
Absolutely,
so
that's what it's all about.
Let's head out and do some sighting laps. Here we go then, sighting lap. We've got to try not to kill it before I get a chance.
Double apex this.
She sounds impressive. With all that dump valve action.
It sounds like we are going full pelt.
Yeah, well, it sounds like we're driving a GTR or something.
This is like, probably even too early, like super late. It just sounds like a jet engine.
You wait, it performs like one too.
Oh, we might have a warped disc.
Oh yeah, certainly will have by the end of the day then. Ben's gone out, he hasn't actually set a lap yet because it wasn't quite far enough, but he's already like cooked the car. So imagine I'm going to have like 100 times more mechanical sympathy.
Are blue. It's hot there, they're roasting.
I feel like I need to go out really hard, really early, because otherwise one of us is going to kill this car. Right, here we go. I feel like I'm going to be nowhere near as fast as Ben, but... Okay, oh, brakes feel terrible. I need to get over for this. MX-5, who's behind me, who actually knows the track. At least this will help set the track.
So he's just gone past, and I can hear him. He's at that 5,000 RPM mark, and there is black smoke pouring out the back. Might be burning a little bit of oil when it's hesitating.
The poor asthmatic VXR really is struggling at 5,000. How much speed can I carry through here? Okay, more than I thought, more than I thought. Let's go, 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 go. Too fast. Too fast, Joe! If you bully it through 5,000 RPM, it will do it. It might kill the engine, but my top speed will be higher. Oh, it doesn't like that, it's not doing it. Oh god. Ah, massive understeer. Traffic has kind of ruined that being a real hot lap, but it might be the best I get. Across the line. Oh, I've actually got a lap time this time.
Oh, go on then. I timed you. I had you timed.
Yeah.
2:39.03.
Sounds very similar. Let's.
I believe that was your quickest lap.
2:38.07, I guess, is my quickest.
Okay, I didn't get that one recorded, but that's good.
2:38.96 would be the 2:39 you got probably. 2:38.07.
Nice. That's some respectable lap times.
There was a bit of traffic. You know, when you got to let someone go by because they're clearly quicker than you, but they just haven't got the nerve to go when you want them to. So you slow down a little bit, then you try and speed up because you're coming up to the corner. But it wouldn't have been huge amounts of difference. I did, along the back, sort of bully it a little bit through the 5,000 RPM.
So you weren't short shifting it, you were giving it...
I think within the first few gears you can bully it past 5,000 RPM to actually pick up the speed. Because otherwise you're topping out like
down
105.
the back end you're really choking it though, aren't you? You're halfway down the straight at 5k and you're like, oh, wincing. We've been babying this thing, I think, in the grand scheme of track days.
Yeah, I've never stood around like that. No. Probably my Civic, I've been so kind on the engine and brakes on this as well. Compared to what I used to do with my Civic Type R's, I'd be like stamping on the brakes. And literally like, but you know, just to brake real hard in a straight line. I have been maybe, it's hard though as well, because it is like, you're trying to just go as fast as you can, but when it starts stuttering, you've got 4,000 to 5,000 RPM between gears and that's it. Which is upsetting.
So I have clear instruction from Joe that we can bully our way through the stuttering at 5,000 RPM. Stuck at 5 again, keep going. Already doesn't like that. Didn't even make it to 5th that time. Sometimes it pulls perfectly and other times it falls flat on its face. Well, I don't think we've got much chance of catching him. Come on, you can do it. Oh no! Keep going. Oh, I'm not going to make it into fifth, I don't think.
Right, there we are then, end of day. We've proved that you can go and buy a car from auction and take it straight to a track day.
Should you buy a car from auction and take it straight to a track
I
day?
wouldn't recommend it, no.
It's a luck of the draw thing, and I think at this price point, maybe you shouldn't.
We had fun though.
I did have a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was good.
I did have a lot of fun.
I actually, slightly disappointed we didn't kill it, because clearly there is a problem with this. It's puffing out black smoke.
We had other drivers, didn't we, coming into the pits going, is your car all right?
Yeah, like, no.
We've been following along, we can't see anything.
Yeah. They're like, no, it's... Piston 4 is essentially along as a passenger, isn't it? It's just keeping up with the rest of the engine, but it's not providing any power. But considering that, we put in some fairly respectable times. Who was the fastest lap, I hear you ask? That was the whole premise of the video. We don't really know because we don't 100% trust our timing apparatus.
Yeah.
If we believe what's on the screen, me.
By tenths.
Was it? Either way, I then went out and set a much slower time when I felt like I was going much faster. Ben went out and said he was going much faster, but it didn't actually equate to that.
Yeah, and then for the first session, the app wasn't even registering a lap time at all, so I don't know the...
We can't really trust it, can we?
We can't.
No.
All I know is, I hope you guys really do like this car, because there's good reason to fix it.
Yeah.
Maybe upgrade
We've already been
it.
looking at like forged engine kits.
Yeah. Come back and see.
Maybe we can make this the best Corsa VXR that it could be, starting with a new bonnet.
Absolutely.
We'll get some of the overspray off from where it's gone through into the engine bay.
I don't think we've actually shown anybody that yet. Should we just wrap it off?
Why
with...
not? Why not? It is a highlight of this car. And you have to, I mean, all right, maybe it's not to everyone's taste, but at least they've done it well, haven't they? Because obviously, first off, you've got to take out this sort of area to put your silicone pieces in.
And it's really important, obviously, on a modified car that you cool the inside of your bonnet.
Yeah. I mean, it's hot, to be fair, still, even considering. So these bits you just silicone in and spray. Definitely make sure your air cone thing is as asthmatic as possible and flopping about. You can see the green paint here from where it's come through and over there as well.
Yeah, we've got overspray just about everywhere. I will now agree that this probably does have a Forged Motorsport recirculating valve with as much whooshy noises as it does make.
It does make a lot of choo-choo noises, doesn't it?
Yeah, so as well,
it's quite fun.
One less thing to buy if we're going to modify it, I guess.
Yeah. We could put quite a nice little exhaust on this because it's not loud at all. Just something to give it a little tone.
Take it to our friends at Mobile EcoTune.
Yeah.
Maybe they can put it on the rolling road after we've done some
Flash a little tuning. Map onto it. But I think it's a really, really nice colour.
It is a nice colour, and it's an honest car. There's no weird body line thing. There's no filler in quarter panels. Aside from what's been done to the bonnet, it is an absolutely straight car.
Some nice wheels with nice tyres.
Yep.
Maybe we could get some coilovers on there that are not like absolute dog poo. And yeah, who knows? You have to let us know in the comments. Should we fix it? Should we just get rid of it? Because we're going to have to rebuild the whole engine. There could be a video there for us to do it. But either way, it has been a fun day. It's been a long day. A whole day at auction. We filmed 3 different videos at auction and then come and had a track day. We don't know who's paying for Miller and Carter now. In fact, what we decided is because no one won, we're just going to have fish and chips. Can't really argue with fish and chips, can you?
I'm happy with that.
Yeah, he's a cheap date. So that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't check out Ben's channel as well, Ben Thompson Cars. That is it. Massive shout to Javelin Track Days as well. Very hospitable. Recognised us from the channel. And yeah, we had a wonderful time. I'm very much looking forward to my battered sausage and chips now. So we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Take care.